What up? Good morning. Whew. Listen, this is one of the days, boy. All right, running a little late. I'm not going to be on long today. I just wanted to share some stuff with you, and I did not want to cancel. I did not want to cancel today. Um, so today we are having the conversation about. Here we go. Today we're having the conversation about. Did I put it in this mug? Nope. Let's see. Um, can I guide you without going through? Right? Can I guide you without going through? Um, and we talk about experience and things people experience and how sometimes this it feels like it always feels like a need that someone has to experience something for you to listen and they have to experience it directly. But I want to throw a new thought in today. We're going to kind of talk about that a little bit. Blessings, Lisa. Thank you for showing up. I know I'm late. Apologize. Just one of those mornings. Um, but let me go ahead and kick this off. So, listen, welcome to the Brothers of Legacy, where we don't stand out, we stand up. I appreciate you for being here. You could be anywhere, but you're rocking with us. Thank you for always sharing. Thank you for always contributing. Thank you for always being a part. If it's your first time here, give me a name and where you're from. If you're watching this on replay, let a brother know that you're there. Just say, hey, good morning, Keita. And if you've been in the background for quite some time watching these on replay, because see my numbers, they go up a little bit. So there are folks watching this on replay. Uh, be sure, be sure to just tell me who you are, where you're from, and just let me know about you a little bit. So I want to welcome you, and we're going to kick this off. Make sure you share. This is your opportunity to share. Share this broadcast with everybody. We still have a goal. So this month, I went blank there for a minute. This month, I'm trying to get to at least 200 subscribers. 200, not 200,000, just 200. So we see what we're going to do. I'm working with some folks to make that happen, but I need your support as well. Make sure you are sharing, letting everybody know that we are on, directly connecting, because I'd rather have more people I'm directly connected with than just people watching, if that makes sense. Those connections really matter to me more than anything. Um, Also, this month, just as a preliminary, just to let you know what's going on, I'll have more details. We're doing a holiday food giveaway, and hopefully I don't get it wrong because me and the team discussed this last night. Uh, Giving away to 5 families. Um, so if you're watching right now, get those families in mind. Who would you like to get blessed? And we have a form to fill out. What we're gonna do is directly send food via Instacart. They're gonna select what they want, and we'll send that to them. Once we pick the person, or pick the families, if there's more, um, to choose from. But BOL is going to be picking 5 families to send food to this holiday season, because I don't want to just say Thanksgiving, because got to see how this going to work. So first time doing this, trying to make it a little promises as possible, but we are going to be serving 5 families. All right, so keep that in mind. If you know anybody, connect with them, have them watch the show. So that's our goal. That we're gonna do this by the end of the month. So it starts. It will be like starting today, kind of sort. I just don't have a link yet. But start thinking about it. If you know somebody, that knows somebody. So we're gonna be serving holiday dinner for 5 families via Instacart. So they're gonna have to prepare it, cook it, but we'll be sending them what they need to make it happen. All right. So let me go ahead and kick this off, and I'll be mentioning it more, get more details as we go along. But definitely before the end of this week, I have exact details that I will be repeating over and over again. All right. So we'll be right back. Um, let's do this intro real quick. And I see Kadeem hanging in the wing, aka De La Soul. But if you didn't know, De La Soul is dead. What up? What
Yo,
up?
what up, brother? What is the word?
The word is it's working out for my good. It's working out for my good. Romans 8:28. All things work together for the
Oh,
good of
right
them.
before you get started, man, let me give
Okay.
let me give a quick shout out, my brother.
All right. Shout out.
I want
Shout
to
it
give a quick shout out
out.
to my cousin, man.
Okay.
Uh, Lawrence Damone Hatch, if you out there listening, my brother, I am so happy that your child support days are behind you. So you will need to enjoy this. You should have a drink and a cigar, my brother, because it is a
Child support.
very celebratory action to pay that last note. So congratulations to you, brother. Congratulations, man.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Hey, for those that have been on child support, they know what I mean.
Right. So today's lesson is do the right thing so you won't have to get on child support. All right.
It's your show, bud. It's your show.
Actions and consequences. Actions and consequences.
It is
Uh,
your show.
so that's awesome. Mine, right, right. Jeff said, "Oh wow, that's awesome. Mine are for life, right? For life."
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Let's say good morning. Good morning, Keita. If I said good morning, I think I did, but I can say good morning again. What up, Richard? Great morning to you. Hey, hey, hey. I think where did I go? Okay. Yes, Dr. Rollins, I definitely will. She said that's awesome. Let me know how I can help. My podcast people, we have a Thanksgiving, we're having a giveaway. So I'm gonna have a link, of course, so you can sign up some families. Where our goal is 5 families we're gonna take care of. Of course, we'll open it up if those that want to dig deep and give to other families. Right, 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 right. Never a last payment with these children. There's never a last payment.
I'm talking about mandatory, y'all. Let me make sure that
I know. No,
it,
I know.
it,
I know what you're saying.
it is government actions that could
Right,
cost you dearly.
right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Indeed, 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 indeed. But there are, yes, indeed. So be mindful, my brother. This is so like this. It's my thing is right. Um, this should not be a norm. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's a concept. It's an unfortunate thing that happens when relationships fall apart. You know, there's no either no reconciling, there's no getting along. Things happen. You understand what I'm saying? So, um, my stance on the child support that it shouldn't have to get to that. It should never have to get to that. There should be an understanding. There should be conversations. The government should never have to get in between folks' relationships. They should find a way to work it out. Like I'm not saying work it out, like stay together, but find a way to amicably, care for their child because it's all about them, honestly. And that's where I stand on it. And we should all be mindful of who we laying down with. Period. We need to take that very serious. That's a very serious action that gets tossed around like, oh, let's just have a party. And then,
I got my own personal views on all that, but I'll hold that.
No, you know what? Let's go. If you're comfortable with it, I wouldn't mind. I don't mind talking about it. Let's go. I would love to see how do you feel about it?
I mean, don't. No, man, it's hard to say. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you should be obligated to financially support it. So let me say that.
Right.
But when it's stacked against you, you know what I'm saying? If you have any type of issue or whatnot, let's say, take me for instance.
Right.
I get a medical issue,
Right.
and I'm
Indeed.
and I'm out of work. I got a medical issue, and I'm out of work.
100%.
Ain't no stopping that child support.
Right.
Now I'm behind. No, I'm just saying it might be for a month, 2 months.
No, I get you.
But now I'm behind a month. I'm behind 2 months.
I got you.
Let's say something else happened. I just got this bad luck streak going on.
Things just falling apart.
I get laid off. I get laid off from my job.
Right, because you were hurt, and now your punk job's like, you know what? We don't need you anymore.
I'm laid off. Now I'm 3-4 months behind.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm still looking, but I'm still trying to play catch up.
Hey, Sam. Good morning.
Still trying to play catch up.
Right. So that's real. 100%, Jeff.
So, anything else could happen. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm 6 months behind. Now I get a letter in the mail saying go ahead, bro. No, I'm just saying I get a letter in the mail saying I'm in arrears. I'm in arrears for whatever amount of dollars.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Now I got this. Well, I got to show up in court to see how I'm gonna catch up.
Right.
How you gonna get current on your payments?
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm threatened with my driver's license or jail time.
Dumb, but I get it. Very dumb.
How I'm gonna get to work?
All right, I got it. I'm 1,000% behind you on that.
My job ain't on the bus line.
I got you. You got to drive.
Not only do I got to drive, but now I got to move somewhere where I can catch the bus.
Right, 100%.
So I'm still, it's a but.
So my thing is
obligation to take care of your kids.
I got you 100%.
Whether you got hard times or good times, you still got to have that obligation.
Right.
So
I'm with you. My thing is, and let's just say let's take the time and roll it back. Me and you homeboys, we roll it back, right? We roll it back. You in the thick of this. I'm like, how can we navigate this, make this right, work this out, go to court, you know what I'm saying? Get a lawyer, fix this, right? I'm with you. Like you're in the thick of it. It's already decision made, thick of it. My thing is, and where I stand is not here, but here, right? The
I need to look
moment
around that corner. What you got over there?
that's my movement, time movement. Let's go back. Let's rewind it back, right? Rewind. Hit the box shots and rewind.
Okay.
So let's go back and so this guy, right, is like getting with the person. Is let's just say, is this person a relationship or someone
Let me
I
give you some
meet?
context. Let me give you some context for you. Let me give you some context
All
for
right,
you
you
to
gonna
get
get some
there, and
context?
then
Let's
run with it.
go.
Then run with it.
Okay.
She not pregnant at 18. I'm holding the baby at 18.
I got you.
You feel what I'm saying?
I
So
got you.
now I run with it. You're 18,
I got you.
and then you making these mistakes.
I got you. You 17.
Go
No
ahead.
one. There's no
Go
education.
ahead. Go
You
ahead and run
16,
with that.
17. There's no education. There's nobody around you to say, "Hey, brother, you got to go to court. You can't
Yeah,
ignore this."
you need to
You
get
go,
a job. You need to keep a
oh,
job.
right. It's a can you right? Can you get yeah, right? Because I've not been in this position, and not like I am mighty. I tell people like I might have been in this position had I had game. I had no game. So praise God for that. Like, I had no game. Right. So,
I'm just saying
now
though.
somebody told you don't be hunching on folks. Have you at least had that? Did you have that conversation? Come on, Kaneem. Don't say nobody said don't be out there
bro.
hunching.
I had
Don't
my
wrap it
first,
up. Did you get
bro.
the
I
wrap it
had
up
my first
conversation?
sexual experience when I was 13, bro.
Jesus.
Who's gonna tell me at that point? Ain't nobody even talked to me about the birds and the bees yet.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
My first sexual experience, 13.
Right. So this goes back. It's like, how do we stop this? Right. One, I don't know. Did I send you that video? It's a great video about, how like sex is kind of pushed on us as guys. You know what I'm saying? Like when we're young, it's a badge of honor. Like, how many girls can you get? How many girls can you get? And that is the problem right there. And it's how
Jeff,
how
you
our
was molested. You
I
talking
was
about
7. Wow.
Jeff was molested at 7. You was
Oh.
you didn't have a
You have an encounter. Somebody got you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just for the record, we're not joking around with molestation.
No, we're not joking
that's
around. I'm
just
saying
yeah.
Jeff
I know. I got listen, I always my
no,
disclaimers in context. I don't want no one thinking that I'm clowning. I'm
no.
not at all.
That,
Not
I
at all.
said that
Because he
it
was
was
so
all in
young and
jest.
he laughed at himself. He's
Yeah,
young.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to
Oh
say.
no, you good. You good. I just, sometimes you gotta make these, that'd be the moment we go viral. Like, oh, these dudes were laughing at. I was like, no, nobody laughing at that.
He talking about he liked
He
it.
said, like,
I'm not fooling with
okay.
you, Jeff.
All right, yeah.
We're
not gonna mess around with you, Jeff. You're gonna get us in trouble. But honestly, like, it's because our culture, not like a black culture, a man culture, is just being young, get girls, get women, chase them. How many you got to, I come home, I'm like, man, it was a wild week. It was like 3 girls, but it's like a badge of honor. You understand what I'm saying? And that's problem number 1. And honestly, because he said I'm playing, because of African American, I push we need to change, and I keep saying it. It's so funny. My wife repeated it today. Like, she's like, you're right, we doing this thing wrong. We're doing this thing wrong. She said, I think I can learn something from any and everybody. Your guidance may just help me know what I don't know. I don't right. What help me know what I don't want to know, I guess, or don't know. But yeah, it's definitely like we just starting out wrong. You know what I'm saying? We're getting, like I said, you're getting the wrong information. The first thing you got at 13 was go and get these girls. Like if she offering, you take. You said no. What are you a? What's wrong with you? And we're just, these things are pushed on us. So I think it's the starting out that changes. And like you said, like you get into that space, like what's your relationship? And of course, like families get involved, and sometimes the parents are just, no, you got to get that child support from. I know, and now you're 17. Were you 17 owing child support? I think that does happen,
No,
doesn't it?
you gotta be 18 or older.
You got to be 18. Okay, okay,
Consider
but
as an adult. You
so
can't
you still
take
got
child support
it.
from a
So
child.
in essence, you had a little bit of great. Well, how was your? Did you have a relationship?
Man,
Is this
no,
you?
man, I couldn't stand her then and can't stand her now.
Okay, okay. I got you.
Hey, when my daughter turned 18, man, I must have cussed her out 4 ways from Sunday, man. Hey, she hung up the phone on me. I called her back. I say, I ain't through.
I got you. I got you. But I think these are the things, like I said, it's how we start. It's how we start. Like I said, in the thick of it, in the midst of it, like, you're 20 something trying to figure this out. And of course, it's like, I didn't know this. I didn't know this. What you mean my license is suspended? Like, I'm trying. I ain't working. So in your mind, you're thinking automatically, they know I'm not working. How can I pay something if I'm not working? And we don't know the system. Um, and so it becomes rough. But at the same time, like I said, it's the beginning decisions that we need to dig into. You know what I'm saying? Like now they got programs like Fathers Incorporated that help when guys are in the midst of this, how to kind of like fix these bad decisions. Like how can we get you on a better side where there's even if you guys aren't getting along, you're at least legally on the right side. Hey, good morning, Deborah. Um, and it's you learn it the hard way because you don't know it. Like other than the guys telling you go and get yourself. Now she got a baby. Like, can you give me some legal advice? No, I don't know the system. Like I just told you go after her. And I think, like I said, we've been just doing it wrong. And like I said, today's we're talking about, can I guide you without going through? I mean, I think I can. I think sometimes, of course, you may not have the sensitivity. Like, when I started, and he was like, "Oh, I got a different opinion about that, brother." Like because
Now, hold on.
he's on a different space.
Now, let me get this
Different. I know
disclaimer.
you're just talking about the child support part. Child
Yeah,
support part. I
but
know.
let me get it. I have not been on government issued child support. So
Right.
let me get. I don't want that.
Okay.
He was on child support. No, I wasn't on child support.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
saying the fact that all my folks around me was on child support.
I got you.
Because
Okay.
when my daughter's mother wanted to put me on child support, she's like, "Hey, let me get your driver's license, social security number, and your address." I said, "Well, cool. Go ahead and do that." Well, I tell you what, make sure you let them know that I wanted to file the same thing because I got a family court lawyer. But when I went to Texas, I had a lawyer in Georgia. When I went to Texas, they said I need to have a lawyer in Texas.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, bet. Let's do that. Because I was like, if we go to court, I want full custody.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going to flip it because I want child support. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, since we're going to do it, let's do it all the way.
Right.
She never did take me to court. She didn't have no money. She was broke, busted. Because she knew I was dead serious. I was like,
Right.
let's go ahead and serve these others.
You got on the defense. You got on like offensive, defensive. You were positioning. You were positioning yourself not to.
Like I said, we never got along. So
Right.
she was trying to use that as a scare tactic.
Right.
So
Right.
when I gave my daughter the envelope with my copy of my social and my driver's license, and she had it, she's like, "Oh, he's for real." Right. Yeah, I'm for real. Right. Do what you got to do. Let's get it done.
So let me ask you this: how did you know what to do? Did you just figure it out? Like, I gotta figure this thing out, or did someone say, "Hey, don't get caught up in this. Let me show you what to do"?
My mama.
Okay.
Nice. Plain and simple. My mama had my daddy on child support.
You know what I'm saying? So she knew the system. She knew how the system worked.
She knew how it goes. She had all the attorneys and all that. But I'm thinking that I live in Georgia. I got to file from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So when my mom was like, "Oh no, I got this," so my mom was like, "Let's get it done."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went down. Because my daddy owed child support till I was 38, 38, 39. And then when my mama passed, he was like, can you can you give me that death certificate so I can get
Wow.
these child support?
Oh, so
Like, I was
she
like,
got off by default.
I'll be like, nah, you owe me ninety
I'm about
thousand
to.
dollars.
I was, I'm gonna keep real, y'all, because I know his relationship or how he felt about his dad. So I know he was like, should I really? Should I really?
I was like,
I'm
nah,
gonna make you suffer a little longer.
you owe me $90,000, and I want mine. Yeah, but
I want it all. I want it all.
I went ahead on and did it. I gave him
I
a death
got
certificate.
you.
I was like,
That's good.
but yeah, I was like, that dude, that was a trip, man. I made him sweat for a little bit though. I
I
said,
think about it. Let me get back to
that's
you.
what I said.
I'm sorry. I know.
I made
I'm
him
sorry.
think about it for a little bit.
Oh, all right. So Sam says our communities have gotten away from things like listening to your elders. They may not have been through it, but they have watched other folks over the years. Indeed, parents need to go back to teaching their children the value that age can offer sometimes. Yeah, definitely. I've never filed for child support or been on it, but through the experience of those close to me, right, I can definitely help someone else navigate the system. Yeah. He said, look, Sam said, y'all got along for at least 2 hours, at least.
Sam, only we gonna have to dedicate an hour. I can tell you, I can tell you exactly how we got along, how we met,
How long?
how we got along, how it dissolved. I can tell you all that. How we hooked back up when her
Oh, Lord.
sisters and them was flocking around me like a bunch of chickens at the club. I thought we were gonna all had to have a barroom brawl up in that club that day. Oh, I
Wow.
got all kind of stories. All kind of stories.
Wow. All right. All right. So, yeah. So, I mean, can I guide you without going through? Can someone guide you? I think it's possible because I don't feel like you have to experience everything. Like it is like I can't really say if you're on drugs or smoking crack, like I understand. Like you may not totally, but I do know the sense of freedom. Like listen, it's worth getting off. Like if you're looking at my life, like you see everything good, like I got fam, you, these drugs is gonna hold you from being here. Like you can guide someone. Like I don't because it took me a while. Like I felt like I can't talk to them, man. I don't experience what they're experiencing, but you could at least show them a side of life that's better, based on where you're at. Let's see. If it's if your kids are bad and unruly, you definitely shouldn't be giving parenting advice. Maybe I can. Maybe I can say this is what you shouldn't be doing. Because we know with children, once they get to a certain space, my parenting has to ramp up so much because I've let things go on too long. Like let me tell you what not to do. She said, or if y'all are like Tina and I, you should be giving relationship advice, right? Possibly, possibly, you know, possibly. What's your experience with that, Kaneem?
It's
Like,
just,
do you feel like
it,
someone needs to
it,
go through?
honestly, I do. I do feel like if I'm in a situation,
Mm-hmm.
I think if I'm getting advice or someone's trying to mentor me
Mm-hmm.
in a
In a
space,
certain space. Okay.
I think they do need to have that experience. I mean, don't get me wrong, knowledge and there's probably some literature that is out there that you may have read
Right.
that gives you more insight than I have.
Right.
But you may, if you've never experienced it, you can just point me to that book or
Yeah.
point me to that literature or point me to that. But you telling me, but if you've went through it and you have real life experiences, I think that would have more weight on the opinions that you're giving me. You feel what I'm saying?
I
So,
got you. What
I mean,
about? I
like,
know.
and it depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
really
Got you.
depends on what it is.
I
I
got you.
mean, if it really impacts my life,
Right.
I do want you to have some type of experience on the information that you're sharing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it really touched you, like you went through it, and this is how you came out the other side.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? So,
I got you.
but that's just me though. You know what I'm saying? Some
No,
folks
I
can
got
be
you.
like, "Oh yeah, man, I went and took this class, and this is what they told me in this class, this class." Oh, really?
Right.
And did you use that? No,
Right.
I was just educating myself so I can come and help you.
So
Oh,
show
really?
somebody else.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. But
But
mind you
sometimes
though,
we discount
that's
that.
what doctors, nurses, lawyers. This, I mean,
Yeah.
I,
Techniques.
that's what they do. They went got
Right.
the education. I said, we're
Yeah.
not discounting it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'm just saying my experience.
Right.
It depends on what it is. You feel
I
what I'm
got you.
saying?
I got you. I got you. This Sam said I'm mostly joking, but sometimes that's how it be. The folks with the worst situations want to give you advice. All I think is your advice is your advice is what got you where you are. No thanks. Jeff said, I don't think somebody got to go through the fire to tell me to stay away from the fire, though. Indeed. Indeed. I think sometimes even watching or knowing other people's experiences um, helps as well. Like seeing, like we've seen people, man, I've seen them go through that. I never want to do that. I never
Hey,
want to go there, you
hey,
know.
my mama's, my daddy
Hmm.
smoking crack. I knew I didn't want to smoke crack. I see what it do to y'all. I
Right.
see that y'all got to struggle
Right.
because y'all smoking crack.
Right.
Why I want to go? I don't want to be like now one of y'all.
Right.
Let me
Right.
move around, do something different. So
Right.
that's a good one, Jeff. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the experiences sometimes I don't think you have to go through everything. You don't have to because it's crazy because me and Sam were
But
talking
they
about
not guiding me
testimonies.
though. You feel what I'm
Mm,
saying? They're not really guiding me. They
right.
deterring me. They're
Yeah,
not guiding
deterring
me.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
But wouldn't you be the one to guide somebody else like that was thinking about it? Because of course crack is not something to say, I'm gonna go hit this crack. Then you get to tell me like don't do that. Like I mean our society enough is just like, yeah, if you're on it, you don't really talk about it. Like weed or something, you can see the effects or something. Like you're just like, yo, don't do that because I've seen the effects, long term by doing this thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like I didn't have to experience it because I seen the effects. So I don't need to
My
experience
parents
it.
did.
Like,
My parents didn't tell me to stay away from drugs and none of that though. My parents didn't really
right.
give me a whole lot
But you've
of.
seen the effects though.
Yeah, but I was just, can I guide you without going through? That's what I was saying.
Mm,
I'm looking at it. They didn't
right.
say, "Hey, son, this is what you should not do. Look at this. Look at what it did to me. Look at
Right.
where my life is. Look at what you could become if you get on cocaine. Look at they didn't have that straight at you in your face type of conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? About none of that. They didn't tell me about the birds and the bees. They didn't tell me you
Oh
should wear
yeah.
a condom. They didn't tell
Right.
me, you know what I'm saying? They didn't, when you say, can I guide you without going through?
Right.
They didn't give me that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it was kind of like stumbling through it.
Right. Right. Interesting. Interesting. I think, yeah, I stumbled through quite a few as well. I think there is a value in everything. You just have to use wisdom in where you place it, right? It can be a don't do this type of thing versus a do this type of thing. Indeed. Hey, good morning, Danny. Welcome, welcome.
Morning, morning.
He said, that makes sense. Kaneem. He said, all guidance is verbal, though. Watching you can be all the guidance needed sometimes. Right, right, right.
I can't argue with that. I can't
Yeah,
argue with
because I've seen things that I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to do that.
that. Yeah, I see it all the time. I
Glad
see
I
it
got an
all the time.
opportunity to see that. I didn't. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. But yeah, I think you can learn. I do think, if someone doesn't necessarily go through, if they witnessed it or know about it or even studied it, they can kind of give you a different perspective on it, based on their knowledge. I know sometimes, when we bring ideas, especially to someone that's older, that we're going to do something like we talked about business last week. If I have an idea or something and they have, oh man, I seen two people fail where there have been hundreds that have, been successful with it, but all they've seen is the two people that they locally know. I know sometimes that could be like, they really give me a good view of getting to this specific space, or is it based on their limited knowledge, and then some people go through, but they've made bad decisions. Like, don't ever get into real estate because you signed some bad deals. Like, you because you experienced this stuff, like, you didn't read. Like,
Yeah, you
that's why
didn't
you got
educate
took.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to educate yourself.
Right. So it is. You got to parse it up a little bit, but I do believe some people can give you information, and I think it's hard. I will say it's hard being married and someone single trying to tell you about being married, or you
Can
have
they?
children.
Can they though?
I think they could.
You think
I think
you
they.
think a single person
I think they could if
who has
they
never been married
never been married
can tell you about
can probably
marriage?
give me some nuggets. I think it's
Can't
possible.
I can't say that's wrong
Yeah, I think that's possible. I think it's possible because only because they
because
have experiences as
like I
far
said,
as
there's both in literature and relation.
there's information, and they probably and they may have seen it may have been blessed to be around successful couples. You know, like think about our kids, right? Like I think about mine particularly. They watch my wife and I go through, come back, and now see us do the couple thing. Like they could literally say, go to another couple and say, listen, I've never been married. And my kids were married. I've never been in a relationship, but I can tell you one thing: you need to be around some other couples that are like minded. I've seen my parents do it, and it seemed like it works well. Like they have a great relationship with all these other, so they're where it works. Like
I
at one point. Go ahead.
No, I was just on. I mean that is a powerful statement. I think a single, whether it be a man or a woman,
Mhm.
I think they can tell me how I could interact, communicate with a man or a woman, but my marriage and what it entails, I think that
Right.
that probably be a little
It's hard.
different for me. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
okay, as an individual man in a
Yeah.
marriage,
Yeah.
you probably and if the person I'm talking to is a man, they can be like, man, I was with this woman, blah blah blah, and this,
Right.
and we had to, you know what I'm saying? And he's giving me his experiences,
Right.
how
Right.
he handled a woman in a certain
A
situation.
situation. Right. Right. Right.
Yeah, and if it's a female that I'm talking to, I was with this guy and he tried to do this and do that, and you know what I'm
Right.
saying. And I felt this way when he came at me like this.
Right.
That
Right.
could be information that I could probably use in my marriage.
Right. Right.
But
100%.
for a single man who never been married saying
Never.
y'all should do this, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just
Listen,
me, though.
brother.
You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
tell you. Let me tell you the keys to have a happy marriage. This is what you need to do.
That's
I
just
mean,
me.
yeah, it's hard. It'll be hard because I've seen it. Oh, you probably seen it. Like people, I'm like, you ain't even married. Like how you dishing out
Possible.
advice like that? Like how you know? You experience it. You seen it because sometimes you can see it. You may have some principles that you've seen at work. You may have seen several, at least 5 couples experiencing several principles that I may not have come up with, but I seen in action that I realized, oh, that's cool. But I'm not in a place to get married. I don't know. There might be all kinds of reasons I'm not married. I know, because that's the question. Like, why are you not married? Like, why are you not in a relationship?
That's
That's
true.
what I think. Like, why you don't have kids? But it just sometimes things don't happen, and maybe I try not to totally discount nuggets, especially now. Like you never know where it's coming from. Like I always think,
Yeah.
hey, God might have dropped something in them to,
I
to
don't
tell
never
me.
shut nothing down either, brother.
Right. I listen.
When
Okay.
we was talking to your boy with the male breastfeeder,
I know. Yeah. Yes. You. You said you want to shut it down.
I want to hear it because I never heard it before. So
Right.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
with
Like
you.
I'm not gonna just shut it down. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got you. I got you.
It's just information. You feel me?
Yes. Indeed. Hold on. Let me read some of these comments. That's fact. Actions always scream loudest. Rollins says they can tell you the what they have done that does not work. Unsuccessful stories, indeed. That's right. Mom and dad were good examples. Right. I would be more apt to listen to a successfully married guy than a single dude. Yeah, man. Of course. Like you know, um, and sometimes it could be that they are not married by choice. Right. Good people don't want the commitment. Indeed. See that? There's idiosyncrasies that are exclusive to marriage environment that a single guy would have no idea. Oh, go on. Right. There are things that happen. Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Listen, we all learn that. Like, oh man. Like on your wife's case, yeah, it doesn't say a word and you know exactly what she means. Right, right. Um I'm not putting that
Yes.
comment.
Long-term relationships reveal that.
Yes, that guy had me scratching my head, right? I'm
All
sorry.
right, hey, Jeff is my dog. I don't care what nobody say. You my dog, Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, all right. So listen, I appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Listen, make sure you are sharing this. If I haven't mentioned, we got more people coming through. I can't, Jeff. You too much. Um, so if you don't know, uh, definitely tomorrow I'm gonna have it up. We're sponsoring five families for this holiday season. We will be announcing we will be doing the giveaway, the families that we're gonna give away to. We ain't gonna announce their names. I'm just gonna say that, like, we're not gonna announce their names, but we'll be doing the giveaway. It closes October 31st. Let me say it that way. You know, where they say contest closes October 31st. So they'll give away then. Go ahead.
How are you selecting them, and where are
So
you? Go ahead.
I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
So
My
I'm
bad.
gonna have a form to fill out whoever wants for that particular family. So they're gonna fill out the form, and that's how we're gonna select the families. So I'm gonna have an application that will be online, be on our website. Just fill out the form, tell us which family, and we're gonna send it out through Instacart. We're gonna select the food and send it out through Instacart, so they'll have it this holiday season. I'm not gonna say Thanksgiving, depending on how shipping or how whatever your Instacart situation going on in your area, you know, how we can get it to you. Because we were going to do by grocery store, but then we realized, you know, grocery stores are so varying between regions, you know. So that's the reason why we should email, yeah. So Sam says email info to BOL. He said yes, they have it. What you saying about Thanksgiving? The boss is looking.
But
Yeah.
do they got to be in Georgia, brother?
No. That's why we're doing Instacart. We're gonna do like we're doing it through Instacart, so we can pick your region and your area, we have your address and stuff like that to send it directly to whoever that family is. All right. Let's
Oh,
see.
okay. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know any families right now. Not off the top
Okay.
of the head.
So that's our email. You can start emailing like that. And we'll connect with you. Let's see. Oh yeah. Any state. We could do any state. Any states in the United States. I don't know what. Sorry, Richard. I don't know. I don't know what abroad would look like. You know, some of the restrictions.
Hawaii and Alaska included.
Yeah, because they part of the fitty. They part of the fitty. I'm sure they got Instacart. So yeah. So if Instacart isn't in your area, I apologize. So
I'm interested to see where they go.
Yeah. So Brothers of Legacy at gmail.com. What is it? What is it like? What we doing? What is it going to be? We'll have you select turkey, ham, chicken. We have a whole list of picking, you know, what you can pick and stuff like that. So we're going to try to make it as easy as possible, guys. See how this goes. If you hear me next year, like, that didn't go well, because I'm going to let you know. I'm going to give you the rundown on it. Oh, right. Backup plan. Right.
Yeah. Hey, Kroger, Publix, Food Line, HEB.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, there's
Piggly Wiggly.
There's Piggly Wiggly. We got Wall Bounds. We got
Ingles. It could be anything.
Right.
Whatever the case may be.
So yeah, we were trying not to do Walmart. I know Walmart would be the easiest. Here's a Walmart gift card. No, we're trying to do.
Food might not be got to get done at Walmart. You can get everything at Walmart.
Right.
Groceries
though. Instacart. You never heard of Instacart? Oh Lord, what state are you in? All right, we'll chat after before I just go down this rabbit hole. Right, Food Lines. All right, so thank you guys for being
all hearts and minds are on the clip. All hearts and minds are not clip.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, I don't know if y'all seen this about well, you know I like to talk about politics.
Okay.
Herschel Walker.
Oh Lord.
Hey, I just saw today. Now this might be old news to others,
Yeah.
but Herschel Walker paid for an abortion, and he is pro-life.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
Think,
you
think,
could just
think,
stop that pay for abortion.
think about that. Hey, the
Because I
daily.
know what
If y'all
party's
want to know
here.
about it, Google it on the Daily Beast.
Wow. And he's been talking junk about that, but wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Still think
Hey,
he's
hey,
gonna win though,
and
guys.
she got receipts. She got
He sound
receipts.
like this dude, but I still think he's gonna win. I know. I think he's gonna
Really?
win.
Receipts?
I think he's gonna win. Yeah. He's gonna have to flip his people. His people got to turn on him. That's
Pro-life?
the only way.
Paying for abortion?
I know. Listen, your man came on with like
Okay.
talking about the handicap, and they still voted for him. So I tell you, it ain't gonna matter. That man's right. He
Yeah, but
is. He's a big contradiction, but it don't matter.
okay. Anyway, now
All
our
right.
house is another clue.
Yes, make sure you go to the website. We also have the financial literacy for kids, so make sure you sign up for that. Go to the website www.brothersoflegacy.com. I got some people that just signed up for being partners. We're gonna connect with you as well. I think that's it. We're good in the hood. I appreciate you guys for being here, always supporting, always rocking with us. He is he is run by right, exactly, because he's run by others.
You're right about that,
he is,
Sean.
that's the goal.
He is
That's the
not a
goal of
man
getting
of
him
his
in.
own mind, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's the goal of getting him in. Also, help us grow, increase. Actually, don't click on that. Go to brotherslegacy.com. Click beyond. Don't no. You know what? I take that back. Let's go here. Go to Cash App. BOL 2019 because
Oh,
there's something in there I
Jesus.
gotta
Come
fix.
on now.
So Cash App
Gotcha.
BOL 2019. Help us grow. Continuous as we build out. We have different things we're doing. So stay tuned. This month is going to be busy. All right. And if you're not connected to us, make sure you join our text community. Text LWN to 84576. Text LWN to 84576. TM, who is he said tell TM hi for me. I'm not sure who that is. I'll get that later. So, all right. We look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, same time, same channel. Be safe. 988 mental
I was
health
just about to
crisis.
tell you. I was just about to tell you.
988. If either you or your loved one, make sure you call that, as opposed to 911, because they have the right people to talk you and get the appropriate people out if you're having a mental health crisis. All right. Drive safe. Stop driving crazy. All right. We see you in the AM. Be safe.
One,
Know that we
well,
love you.
two.
Jesus loves you.
Potholes in my lungs.
Jesus loves you.
Me, myself, and I.
Oh yeah.
They are so.
De La Soul.
Hip
Ring
hop
ring.
history.
There you go.
Happy
There you go.
Tuesday.
If you don't know who De La Soul is, yeah, I'm gonna have to unfriend you. I'm sorry.
Tune it.
Yeah, plug tuning. Classic. All right. All right, we out. Jeff is out of control.